Come on, people, so stand. Stand, stand. With the song sing. With the song sing. It's time to stand like the people. You know it's time to stand like the people today. It's time to stand like the people. Stand up and say, no more wondering, they're finally on their way. Again, it's time to stand. It's time to stand. Stand up to the people. Stand like the people. It's time to stand like the people today. It's time to stand like the people. Stand up and say, come on, no more wondering. We are finally on our way. Brothers and sisters, we need you all today. There's work to do as a people, and it won't go away. We're the chosen called by heaven to do the work that must be done. Alive with faith and purpose, bring our people together as one. You know it's time to stand like a people. You know it's time to stand like a people today. It's time to stand like a people. Stand up and say, no more wondering. We are finally on our way. Our children need to see themselves in a much more positive light. To see that nothing is impossible when they try with all their might. We must build the schools that will teach Eli over there, the children of kings and queens. It's up to us to save them. Let us work and build and sing. Come on, y'all. You know it's time to stand. Stand like the people. Stand up. Stand like the people. You know it's time to stand like the people. Like the people today. It's time to stand like the people. Stand up and sing. No more wondering. We are finally on our way. Our brothers and fathers and elders, they have given us all they can. They stood up and fought to protect us in this hard and bitter land. Their trials must give us courage, every woman and man. None are free unless all are. We pledge our lives to take back our land. You know it's time to stand like a people. You know it's time to stand like a people today. Stand like a people. It's time to stand like a people. Stand up and say, no more wondering. We are finally on our way. The sounds of Maat. Them So we thank Baba Dimbley and the Ile Omade drummers for our drum call this morning. What a drum call. And the sounds of Maat and the Wosei congregation for time to stand like a people. And now we're going to ask Mama Latrice if she'll pour libation for us.
Good morning, good everything, y'all. It's good to be here, Jose. I'm gonna go ahead and ask you to drop in and sit with spirit. I know y'all got in your cars and y'all did that, and this is an extenuation of that. And so we pour libation for the first mother and father, Divine Mother, Father God. We pour libation for the four directions, north, east, south, and west. Ashe. We pour libation for those ancestors that came before the Ma'afa. We pour libation for those that did not survive the Ma'afa.
Yes.
We pour libation for those who endured the Ma'afa.
Yes.
And we pour libation for those yet to come.
Yes.
We want to ask you to think about those folks in your direct bloodline, and then we'll call on the collective of our full bloodline, but pouring libation for those we know, those we do not know, and those that know us well.
Ashe.
Come and be with us.
I would like to pour libation for my grandmother, Ruth Washington.
Ashe.
Ashe, come and be with us.
And she chose my husband for me.
Yes.
Ashe.
Ashe.
Pour libation for my grandmother, Irma Jean Lauderdale.
Ashe, come and be with us.
Grandparents, Arthur and Yvonne Sonnier, Johnny Washington.
Ashe, come and be with us.
Think about some ancestors in your direct bloodline that you'd like to welcome into this space and call their names.
My
Mr.
mother.
and Mrs. Leroy and Hazel Conley. Ashe,
Ashe.
come and be with us. Mr. and Mrs. Eugene and Lily Mae Young Senior.
Alonzo, Ashe.
Ashe, come and be with us. My
Yes,
brother Leroy Conley.
Ashe.
Come and be with us.
Ashe.
Baba Imhotep Kebalan.
Yes, Ashe.
Come and be with us.
Ashe. Continue to call their name. Ashe. And now for those, again, welcome in this space, those we called, those we did not call, we know if we call on one, we call on you all. And so I ask you to think about our collective of African and Black ancestors, those that you want to evoke in this space.
Yes. Yes.
I'm going to call upon Desaline, Ashe, Thomas and Carmen,
Yes.
Ashe, come and be with us.
Ashe, Ashe,
Nelson Mandela.
John Hendricks Clark.
Ashe,
Come and be with us.
Malcolm X, Ashe, Betty
Elder
Shabazz,
Day Ruth St. John William Coltrane.
Ashe,
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 come and be with us. His wife, Alice Coltrane.
Ashe, Ashe, Ashe.
Come and be with us.
Yes, Ashe, Ashe. Yes, Ashe,
Ashe, come and be with us.
Ashe. Calling upon Mama Ngina as well. Ashe, Ashe.
Brother Renoko Rashidi.
Ashe.
Sister Teresa,
Biko.
Dr. Robert Thornton,
Yes, Ashe, Ashe,
Come and be with us.
Ashe,
Nancy
Ashe.
Wilson,
Yes, Ashe, Ashe.
Mr. and Mrs. Wilford and Virginia Harvey.
Yes, yes,
Ashe, come and be with us.
Ashe,
Joyce Pope Williams.
Ashe,
Come and be with us.
Ashe. You are welcome in this space.
Ashe,
Ashe,
come and be with us.
Ashe.
Maurice White,
Yes, Ashe,
Ashe, come and be with us.
Ashe. We call upon their collective brilliance, their Blackness, their Africanness, their oneness with Source and Divine. Ashe.
Ashe,
That they came before us, that they died within us, that they are welcome in this space. And there are many more that we could call, so I'm going to say it one more time. We call on one, we call on them all. And with that, we will say and close. Ashe.
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 Ashe. Thank you, Mama Latrice.
beautiful.
We all know that we suffered a severe loss. Our brother Imhotep last month transitioned and joined the ancestors. And so at every service that we've had since then, and for 30 days, we're going to have a moment of silence to honor our brother minister. And after the moment of silence, I'm going to ask Mama Pam to come up and lead us in circle prayer. And we'll have the prayer list on the board as well. All right. So let's have a moment of silence for Minister Evatem.
The balancing of the land lies in
Ashe.
truth, justice, and righteousness. Do not speak falsely, for you are great. Do not act lightly.
Would you speak a little louder, please?
Be not untrue, for you are the balance. And do not swerve, for you are the standard. You are on the level before you are the standard. You are on the level with the balance. If it tilts, then you will lean too. Do not drift, rather steer. Do not rob, rather act against the robber. For one who is not really great, if he is great with greed, if you turn your face from violence, who will punish wrongdoing? And we stand, circle prayer, hold hands with one another as the Spirit moves through the room. We are blessed this morning to have our Ile Omade family joining with our Wilson family. Oh, what a blessing. Beauty, our children, the beauty of our families. Our community people look around. Someone. Oh, divine creator, God of our ancestors, we thank you, O Holy One, for this day. We thank you for life. We thank you for health and wellness. We thank you for opportunity. We thank you for blessings. We ask you to lead us and guide us in the ways of our ancestors, that what we do is always pleasing in your sight. Oh, Holy One, thank you for the gifts you have given us and our children. We thank our parents for entrusting their children here at Ile Omade, that we may raise them in the way we should have them grow. We are the best of our own. Oh, Holy One, thank you for strength and wellness. Watch over us. Traveling grace for those who are on their way. Thank you for your blessings. And as we open the floor for those who wish to share their prayer, please do so now. O Holy One, Creator of the universe, indweller of every heart, thank you. Thank you for the beautiful people in this circle. Thank you for the beautiful people in this circle. Thank you for the beautiful people in this circle. Thank you. I thank you for being born African. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I first to say thank you to our Almighty God. And I say thank you to Iliomade. And I want to say thank you to Wose, the community. God, I ask you to bless my country, Liberia. We've been in a 15-year civil war, and everything have done and finished. Lord, we ask you for more blessings for the children that are coming up and the children we have today. God, you the only one lead them where they have to go. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. I share, I share, I share.
For those who are on our Zoom camps or in their homes, touch us. Oh, Holy One, thank you for this day. Thank you for our families. Thank you for our visitors. Let them know this is the house of the children. This is the house of Amun-Ra. This is the house of our people. And we thank you for all things possible. We thank you for the blessings. And as we continue in our service, continue to bless those who shared their prayers and those who prayed in silence. For all things possible. We say Ashe, Ashe,
Ashe,
Ashe,
Ashe.
Ashe.
And now we have what we call huggy kissy time. It's time that we take just to meet each other, greet each other, and say hello, and then we'll come back and forth. So, Mr. Bruno, can we get us ready for the affirmation, please? We're going to do the affirmation.
Thank you.
Huh? You want to drum again? Then we get the drummers back to the front, please. Drummers back to the front. Huh? We doing something? One more, please.
Minister Bill, we're gonna need that affirmation, please. And we're gonna have some drama. Affirmation, Minister Bill. Please. And read this affirmation together. And stand, please. Let's all stand, read the affirmation. Stand if you can. We will know God's truth to be free and self-determined.
Creator. Humanity.
Let us strive to bring new vision and life to our people. Let there be harmony and peace and harmony among us.
Let us be loving, caring, and committed. Let us work, listen, study, and learn, teach, and cultivate self-reliance.
Grant us power, O Holy One, as we struggle to resurrect our hearts and our homeland.
Raise our children according to the needs of our nation with discipline, patience, devotion, and courage. We will strive to be the living models of the new direction of our people.
Read that again with more emphasis. Say it, come on, people.
We will raise our children according to the needs of our nation with discipline, patience, devotion, and courage. We will strive to be living models of the new direction of our people.
We are an African people.
We are the children of God. I say. Drummers. Okay. Thank you, drummers. Now we're going to do a couple of announcements, and then we will have Sounds of Maat. Thank you, drummers. Thank you, Ile Omonde drummer. And this is our Ile Omonde. Welcome back to School Sunday. And we have, this microphone is terrible, sorry. We have a lot of Ile Omonde parents with us today, and so we welcome you all. In fact, I want to spin the camera. With the Ile Omonde parents, please stand up. And of course, our songbird is an Ile Omonde parent as well. All right. A couple of announcements. Let me.
Baba, I also have an announcement.
Okay, sounded like Minister Rana. These are our announcements for Sunday, September the 21st. First of all, you know this brother. Yes. He celebrated his 7th birthday. Everybody, happy birthday, Brother Sankara. Right on, right on. Moving on. Next, in 2 weeks, Sunday, October the 5th, we will have a new members. We're going to welcome some new members into WOSE. We're going to have a little ceremony for new members. Okay, so that's 2 weeks from today, live here in Oakland. On Saturday, October the 17th, we are tentatively planning to have a community meeting. And so we would like all members of the WOSE community to be a part of that meeting so we can talk about what our directions are in the near and the distant future. Uh-oh. And I think that's it for Oakland and Sacramento. I did get one announcement this morning from Sacramento.
I have an announcement.
Oh, that's right. Minister Rana, please. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm echoing. I hope I'm not echoing to you guys, so turn it down a little bit. Is that better? Is that better?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm
Make sure
that
that
I got a lot of reverb.
So
I'm
give us the
listening. I'm
announcement.
listening. Hang on a second.
Okay,
Turn
it's
off
clear.
this other thing too, just in case that doesn't. Okay, that might be better. Okay, so I wanted to announce that on Tuesday, the 7th of October, I am very excited to announce that a Iwusi King, also a paramount chief from the central region of Ghana, will be at WOSE Oakland. We are going to be having a discussion and interview. The interview will be conducted by our own Menu Ampim, and we will have an opportunity to sit with him, and Menu will be asking quite a few questions on different topics, but one of the primary ones will be chieftaincy and giving more understanding to chieftaincy, because as you all know, there are quite a few people that go around now and have titles of chief or titles of this and that, and we are not always exactly sure what that means or how that's interpreted within the country and how it translates here when it gets back to the US. So he's going to be talking about that amongst other things that Baba Menu will be asking about. Please make a note that the doors are going to open at 5:45. The event is going to be starting promptly at 6 p.m. And the goal is that we will be out of there by 6:45 or well before 7. For those of you who like to get home while it's still early out, we're going to do our best to be done at 6:45 and be out of there by 7. There will be done by Baba Menu. And also, I just wanted to make sure that, again, that we all know that we're looking at starting promptly at 6 o'clock in order so that we can both get done the questions and the interview that Baba Menu wants to do, as well as having an opportunity to get some questions from those of you that will be in the house, as well as possibly those of you who will be coming in on Zoom. I do have the Zoom link. I have to now get my brain and my fingers to work together to get it into the chat so that you all can tuck that away for that day, but I'll be working on that before we finish today so that you can have the Zoom link. And then also Baba Menu, Baba Tai, and myself will all be putting some information out on it as well so that you'll have that coming probably within just the next day or two. Okay, so that's October the 7th, which is just coming up. I think we're at 2 weeks now. October the 7th, which is a Tuesday, 5:45 at the building, in the building. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Rana.
And if anybody has any questions, they can feel free to call me. My number is pretty accessible by a couple of people. Actually, I can give it out. I don't care. It's 510-499-0650 if anybody has any questions. But please do join us.
Thank you. One more announcement from Mama Keisha.
Good morning. I just want to announce that I brought some goods to give away. There's packages of pinto beans, black beans,
brown rice and white rice. Feel free to take what you'd like.
And I do get one announcement from Sacramento. Sacramento is now having live services every fourth Sunday. So we thank you for that. We thank you, Sacramento, for that. And they wanted me to announce that the next live service, next Sunday, September the 28th, will be in Sacramento at 7,000 Franklin Boulevard, Suite 1020. All right. And now, music from the sounds of Maat.
Holy Lord, living Lord, Holy Lord, living Lord, Holy Lord, living Lord, Holy Lord, living Lord, Holy Lord, living Right
absolutely amazing. I'm ready to lock the doors and go home. That was,
That one will be out this year for y'all.
I see.
Pick it up, you know.
I see. So we have come to that time in our service that we call our historical tribute. It's a time that we here at Wosay take out each and every Sunday to pay honor, to pay homage, to pay tribute to some significant, not necessarily famous, but significant person, place, or event or organization from our history. And we do it because we know that if we don't take the time to recognize what we have done, it will be forgotten. And we do it because we want to keep alive at least 7 generations of our people's history. And we do it because we want our young people to know that we have done great things in the past so that they will know that they can do great things in the future. And this morning, it's Ile Omode Sunday, and so I'm going to invite the Ile Omode director, oh, he's shaking his head, no, what does that mean? To come forward and introduce whoever's doing this morning's tribute. So here's Baba Jahi.
What's going on, good people? All right. Ashe. So Baba Tai asked us to identify some students to come and do our tribute today. And I didn't pick students, I simply said, who would like to do it? Of course, being a teacher, I know also if you throw in that a little bit of, there might be a little bonus in here for you. They're highly incentivized, so I enjoy that. But 2 young men came forward, and they said, 1, yeah, I can do it. 2, my parents said they'll bring me. And 3, they actually did it, so. You gotta give them some love. We got 2 young men come up here. They want to introduce themselves. I will say these are 2 of our 8th grade students who are serious scholars here, have been doing fantastic work, and then you'll see some of that. They also, this past summer, we had them reading a book that was written by Malcolm X's daughter called X the Novel. It's a fictional work that describes his life growing up. And so they read that this summer, and that is the impetus for some work we'll be doing in class. So first up, Mr. Micah Coleman.
My name is Micah Coleman. I'm in the 8th grade, and I would like to thank my parents for bringing me here to give this tribute to Malcolm X and his early life and his upbringing. Okay, so Malcolm X was born in Nebraska on May 19th, 1925. He had a traumatic and violent childhood. His family moved to Lansington, Michigan after threats from the KKK. They were harassed by Black Legion, a white supremacist group that split from the KKK and is even more dangerous. And they burned down their house in 1929.
Come on now.
When Malcolm X was 6, his father, a Baptist minister and former member of the Marcus Garvey Universal Negro Empowerment Association, UNA for short, was murdered by the Black Legion. Though it was ruled an accident, his mother, Louise Little, received a small life insurance benefit, which was not more than $1,000, and maybe half of that. She tried to get more money, but they said her husband's death was a suicide.
Yes, lie.
His mother struggled to support them. Although she was proud and hated receiving charity, she eventually signed up for welfare. While it offered some financial relief, it also brought visits and added stress to the already broken family. Malcolm X stated that the world of people thought we, as his family, were just things, and that's all. This took a hit to his mother's mental health, eventually landing her in Kazumu in Kalamazoo Psychiatric Hospital after a nervous breakdown in 1938. The children were separated and sent to foster home. Growing up without a father or mother eventually led him onto a life of crime. Without their support, he lacked respect, self-control, and proper guidance. Also, because of racism, his opportunities were limited, and his young ambitions were crushed. Malcolm X attended West Junior High School in Lansington and then Mason High School in Mason, Michigan, but left in 1941. Before graduating, he was a scholar in junior high, but dropped out because a white teacher told him that his dream of becoming a lawyer was no realistic goal for a Negro. Once he dropped out, instead of becoming a lawyer, he started a life of crime. At his job in New Haven Railroad, he started drug dealing, gambling, and robbery. Eventually, he was caught and sent to prison, where he learned discipline and began to educate himself. Lessons he unfortunately wasn't able to learn from his parents due to racism in America.
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name is Michael Coleman.
All right, thank you.
Our next young man will be giving you part 2 of that story, and that is Josiah Stern.
My name is Josiah. I'm in the 8th grade here at Eli Omide, and I'm also doing the bonus for the Malcolm X tribute, but it's about what he did in prison. And I'd like to thank my dad for bringing me here. Malcolm Little, who was later known as Malcolm X, became one of America's most powerful advocates of black power and equality. However, during childhood, Malcolm was raised in poverty and was engaged in petty theft, not reforming until he was in prison. He was arrested at the age of 20 when in 1946 he received a 6-year sentence for burglary. To my surprise, his time in prison was the beginning of his future as a leader. Malcolm would spend hours reading books in the prison library. There he was renowned for rewriting the whole dictionary with hopes to improve his vocabulary. He was also introduced to Elijah Muhammad's teachings while serving time. Malcolm was introduced to the Nation of Islam while he was in jail, mainly through letters from his brother who had already joined the Nation of Islam. His younger brother, Reginald, was a key component in getting Malcolm to abandon his sinful life of drugs and crime and consider studying Elijah Muhammad's teachings. Interested by that, Malcolm began talking to Elijah Muhammad himself. Years of studying Islamic teachings led him to give up his last name, Little, a slave name, and take on the name Malcolm X. Malcolm's life behind bars was a turning point in his life. It was here that he was exposed to the teachings of Elijah Muhammad, which gave him a sense of leadership and dignity for the future. He had learned in prison through his teachings of Elijah Muhammad that everything in white society said about blackness was a lie. He had to put his immoral life behind him to master self-discipline and to ultimately empower others.
So we can give them for those 2 wonderful scholars. So you gotta give me 2 minutes. I'll add here that both of those young men have been on our first honors since they started middle school. Give it up for them. Michael Coleman's got here with his brother. Chris, hold your hand up. He came here in 5th grade, and Josiah's been there since 2nd grade. So very powerful. You know, and the story of Malcolm X would suggest too is that how much can we accomplish if we're not spending all of our time overcoming obstacles?
Yes.
How much could we accomplish is the fact that we actually had whole families. Because that's what these young men have. They got a mother and they got a Baba that loves them dearly and deeply. As an educator here, I got to be on my game because parents will come and say, hey, what's up with my kid? What's up with my kid? What's up with the lessons? They get into it. And I respect that tremendously. The other piece for us is to imagine if we, in fact, have a school where you have the capacity to educate your own people.
Yes.
Right? Imagine Malcolm X, then Malcolm Little, being in a place like Eli Omide.
Yeah.
And he told his teacher, he said, hey, I would like to be an attorney. I might want to be a senator. And the only response he might receive that might be critical would be, well, if you want to be an attorney, start your own firm.
All right.
As opposed to what you can and cannot do. So we want to make sure our young folks understand that with the resources they've been given, that they should do a tremendous amount. So if Malcolm can do all that with all those obstacles, what can our young folks accomplish?
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. David, you got another.
And thank you, Brother Micah and Brother Josiah. Right on there.
Yeah.
Thank you, babies.
I was just getting, before we do that, let's go ahead. We called him earlier, but Malcolm X,
I say.
Yeah.
also known as El Haj Malik El Shafaa.
I say.
All right, y'all. Well, I'll put this one away and grab the other one.
We need a little audience participation on this song. All right. Some of y'all know it. So this is gonna be the still standing side. And this is gonna be standing in the ancestors' way on the rock deserves the praise side. Y'all know when you hear it.
We have hard times, but we keep the teachings on mind. We can now see around the shine and give thanks to the divine. Yeah. And ancestors' ways.
I'm in raw deserves of praise.
We come for our day.
We know the night's the way.
On the ancestors' way.
I'm in raw deserves of praise. We be coming for our day. We know the night's the way.
Smell the incense in the air. Never been one to despair. Know that cosmic law is fair. Change is in the air. Spending on the ancestors' way.
I'm in raw deserves of praise. We'll be coming for our day. Know that night's the way. The ancestors' way. I'm in raw deserves of praise. We'll be coming for our day. We know that night's the way. Standing, standing, oh, we're standing. Standing, oh, we're standing.
We call on your guidance and ask your blessings. For you shall pass the way.
Standing on the ancestors' ways. I'm in Ra deserves the praise. We'll be coming for my day. We know that that's the way. Standing on the ancestors' ways. I'm in Ra deserves the praise. We'll be coming forth by day. We know that that's the way. Standing, standing, we're standing.
We see our shine and give thanks to the divine. Still the incense in the air. Never been one to despair. Know that cosmic law is fair. Change is in the air.
Standing on the ancestors' ways. I've been right deserves of praise. We'll be coming forth by day. We know that's the way. Standing on the ancestors' ways. I've been right deserves of praise. We'll be coming forth by day. We know that that's the way. Standing, we're standing, oh, we're standing, 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 oh, we're standing, yes, we're standing, 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 standing. I'm in Ra deserves to praise. We'll be coming forth by day. We know that that's the way. Standing on the ancestors' way. I'm in Ra deserves to praise. We'll be coming forth by day. We know that that's the way. Standing. I'm in Ra deserves to praise. We'll be coming forth by day. We know that that's the way. The ancestors' way. I'm in Ra deserves to praise. We'll be coming forth by day. We know
say, still standing on the ancestors' ways. It's time to pay some bills, so we're going to ask Brother Calabasi to come up and lead us in our litany of sacrifice.
Good morning, Wolsey community. Here in the sanctuary and in the Zoom world, welcome. This is the time for the litany of sacrifice. And this morning's inspiration reading comes from the Hosea. Very important book, one of the foundational book here at the Wolsey community. And if you someone that loves literature, loves history, I can highly recommend this book, Hosea by Dr. Bulana Karenga. And it's a collection of ancient writings and teachings by some of the foremost individuals at that time. We're talking Ptahhotep, talking Keti, we talking Ani, and they wrote great literature. And this doesn't contain all of their writings, but it contains a portion. And so this morning's inspirational reading is coming from the book of Ani, and that appears on page 57 in the Hosea. Passage number 13 says, "Eat not bread while another stands by without extending your hand to him or her. As for food, it is always here. It is man and woman who do not remain. A person may be rich or poor, but bread remains with those who share it. One who was rich last year may be a vagrant this year. Therefore, be not anxious to fill your belly without regard for others, for you know not where your course will lead. If you become needy, another may do good by you. The water course of last year has disappeared, and this year's another stream has appeared in its place. Great waters have become tracts of dry land, and seashores have disappeared into the ocean's depth. No man or woman then walks a single way." This is a lesson from the Lord of life. That's the end of that passage. We give thanks and blessings for those writings. You've seen from the school, the students here, indeed, so much of our efforts here at the Wolsey community. We are a self-supporting institution. And we have been self-supporting all of our existence for almost 45 years. And we give thanks for those that have stood with us over the years and continue to support us till this day, in terms of their talent, in terms of their time, and their funds. And so we're asking you to continue to support us here at the Wolsey community, that we can continue to support our schools and we continue to have a place for our kids to come and receive the type of education that they are receiving here at the Wolsey community. And we're not gonna put up the litany of sacrifice. Yeah, and I don't have a copy. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, sister. The Litany of Sacrifice appears in the black binders. This one is like the second page. And this portion is a collective prayer. So we can all recite it together. It begins, "Save us, O Holy One, by your name. Vindicate us by your might. Hear my prayer, divine protector. Listen to the words of my mouth. How can we repay the Holy One for the gifts that have been given to us? We will lift up the cup of salvation and call upon the God of our ancestors. We will fulfill our vows to our Creator in the presence of all our people. Gladly we bring our sacrifices to you. We will praise your name, O Amin Ra, for it is good. Umoja, unity. We shall strive to maintain unity in the family, community, nation, and race.
Kujichagulia, self-determination. We shall define, name, create, and speak for ourselves.
Ujima, collective work and responsibility. We shall build and maintain our communities together. Our brothers and sisters' problems shall be ours to solve together.
Jama'a, cooperative economics. Together we shall build and maintain our own businesses, and together profit from them.
Nia, purpose. We shall make our collective vocation the building and development of our community and the restoration of our people to our traditional greatness.
Kuumba, creativity. We shall do as much as we can, in any way we can, to leave our community more beneficial.
Imani, faith. We will believe with all our hearts in our God, our people, and the righteousness and victory of our struggles. O Amin Ra. Thank you for participation. Envelopes have been passed out to accept contributions. And I will just take just a few moments to bless these contributions. And I will add also for the people on Zoom, you can go to the BOSE website, and there you will find a donation button, and you can make a donation there through Cash App, PayPal, some of the electronic funding transfers. And the same applied to our sister WOSE chapter in Sacramento. Go to wosesec.org. There too you will find a donation button, and they need donations and they need support as well. This is a work that we have been engaged in for some time, and we want to continue that work. And so a short prayer. O Holy One, Divine Creator, the great giver of all things, we thank you for life. We thank you for the opportunity together, to come together, to share ideas, to share our interests and common goals, all in the work for our people, to restore our people to our traditional greatness. We thank you for the contributions, those large and small, for those that wanted to give and could not give. We thank you, and we hope that conditions and circumstances change in their lives, that they too may be able to give at some day. Be with us, O Holy One, as we move forward in this service. Bless the one that will come with the message that you need to hear. Open your hearts and mind to receive. Be with us throughout the remainder of the day and the rest of the week, that again we may come here together as community and worship again. This is my prayer. I'm in Ra, Ashe. I'm in Ra, Ashe.
Thank you, Baba Kadabasi. Thank you, I will say, thank you all who gave and all who wanted to give and couldn't. Thank you, everybody. Now it's time for Minister Manley's theme music so we can get him to come to the front. Now it's time for the one that's bringing us, oh, there it is, this morning's message. He insists on having theme music, so here it is. And we want you to watch him walk up here, because he's got a little special walk that he does. Okay. So, time for our morning message. Minister Malley and Yamake.
It's more than a theme music, it's mood music. Thank you. I wish the drummers were still here. I'd get a little extra in. Welcome to all. First and foremost, this is not going to be a lecture. This is going to be mostly a conversation. So, and in order to have a conversation, we have to have interaction. So I don't want to just see faces looking at me, nodding their head up and down. We also have to have some calls and responses. Now I'm giving you some opportunities to join me, but also as you feel the spirit, let it be known. Ashe? Okay, that's a little bit better. I hear the younger folks. Ashe? Ashe? All right. So we're here celebrating an institution that has been together 40 years. We need to cheer that. We need to celebrate that. I want to in particular point out Baba Jahi, who you saw earlier, who is the director.
Yes.
And then there's also Mama Pam, who was praying earlier. And there are also many administration, and there are some of the teachers that are here. We could not have something that beautiful, that powerful, and that available, and that successful if we didn't also have parents who bring children who are eager and ready to learn.
Yes.
So we need to celebrate that as well. Now we talking. There we go. Get the blood flowing. So today I just wanted to briefly share, and I really do mean briefly. You know how preachers always say, just give me one more minute. Well, I'm asked for a few minutes because I want to speak today about Wose, because Wose is the parent of Iliomade. There was 5 women who sat in a room together who decided they wanted more than just a congregation, a church for fellowship. They wanted somewhere to bring their children where they would be exposed and educated by principles that would lead them to be better people. Not just good students.
Yes.
Not just those with awesome GPAs, but better people.
Yes.
And I'm going to state the case, I'm going to debate the case that there is a purpose and a plan that makes it important that these institutions exist and flourish.
I say, yes. That's right. That's right.
Oh, okay. I'll talk to the band then. Ashe? Tell you I'm going to give you opportunity now if you're with me. Because I'm sure you parents did not bring your children just because it was a nice place to go. You also had a plan and a purpose. And the issue about our institutions is that many of them start well, but don't last long.
Come on now, tell the truth.
This institution has been here at least 40 years.
Yes.
That needs to be celebrated. But it also needs to be maintained.
Yes.
Now I got a couple of ideas about how that maintenance. Before I do that, I love to always kind of open it up with a form of prayer. Baba Katabazi mentioned the Hosea, which is one of our sacred texts. And on page 33 of that text, stanza 4, there's a prayer that I like to always use to kind of focus us about where we're going and why we're going there. Helmsman, do not let your ship go astray. Life giver, do not let the people die. Provider, do not let the people perish from need. Shade, do not let the people become dry in the sun. And protector, do not let the crocodiles seize the people and drag them away.
That's right. That's right.
We're going to deal with them crocodiles today.
Yeah.
That's right.
There's an issue that perhaps should be obvious, but may not be that obvious to a whole lot of folks today. And the reason why there's an importance to Ilioma Day, and the reason why Woze saw that importance, is because I don't know how many of you were at the parents meeting we had at Ilioma Day the other day, where I got up briefly and I asked everybody a question. In your house, do you have rules? And I asked how many people to raise their hand, and it looked like everybody did. The issue is, if your house has rules and Woze has a school that is a house, do they have rules too?
Okay. Yeah. No doubt.
Our rules are built on Maat, M-A-A-T. And I'm sure many might have heard it if you've been hanging any amount of time around Woze. But let's talk about Maat a little bit. Is that all right with y'all?
Yeah.
I promise it won't be long.
Yeah.
All right.
Maat, the guidelines for a better life. Woze is a spiritual community. That means we're not religious, we are spiritual, which means there is a difference between spirituality and religiosity. You want to hear about that?
Come on now.
See, spiritual for us is built upon the sacred African way, which means our spiritual practice have Africanisms that allows us and guides us so we have a better life.
Yeah.
If you ain't here for a better life, you probably could go home at this point. I would think it would be easy for me to win that one. That everybody who is here, not just here, but everybody who has life wants a better one. I say? So Woze believes that Maat gives us the principles, the guidelines that allows us to live a better life.
Yeah.
Now.
See, we have a saying called think Maat, speak Maat, and do Maat.
Right.
Now, the members should have been joining me on that because they know that one. Remember, it's think Maat, speak Maat, and do Maat. Come on with me. Help the other folks. All right. Thank you. There we go. Thank you, David. The guideline for life and living. And why would that be so important? Why would that be so crucial? Well, back in the days when I was younger, only a few years ago, there was a saying that came out of society about latchkey kids, which meant that there was a generation of folks whose parents worked so much, usually both parents, but with whoever parents were in the house, that their children were at home and were being raised by the TV set.
Yes. Yeah.
And they were called, or they were labeled, latchkey kids. Well, guess what?
Yeah.
In this era, we have, which I believe are social media kids, being raised by the internet. Somebody better be alarmed. Somebody should be aware of what I'm talking about. Because we have a whole couple of generations where the internet is their God.
Right.
The internet provides their morals, provides their values, provides their virtues. Even though they may come from some good, strong family homes.
Right.
Social media has such a dominant influence. And I'm saying that there's a system that places algorithms that tell you how to feel, how to think, and what to believe.
Right.
I don't know about you, but I don't trust a computer to make those decisions for the young or even for us grown folks.
Come on now.
Because it ain't just the young on those, on them phones. It ain't just the youngs that are cell phone obsessed.
Right.
It ain't just young folks that are sitting there who morals, values, and virtues have been replaced. So it's more important to have followers than it is to have faith.
Okay. Come on now. Speak it. Yes.
So y'all feel me?
Go ahead, Baba.
I don't understand if you wouldn't be alarmed that some machine or some program somewhere with the fancy name algorithms, I don't even know how those things actually work, but they do influence everybody that spends time in that medium.
That's right.
That's where our young people are, because you give them cell phones, and where do they stay?
Exactly.
On them phones.
Yes.
Right.
Even my own children, my daughter right here. Yeah, I tell. We ourselves have allowed electronic gadgets to provide an outlet that is educating us in a certain way.
Well.
So why Maat? Why would Maat actually could change those things? Because I do believe, like you have rules in your household, which you want them to stand no matter what they're looking at on the screen. We also, within Mosaic, believe Maat provides the guidelines which should stand no matter what's going on the outside.
That's right.
Somebody should say Ashe. Because our rules and our guidelines should be stronger than the outside noise.
Yes.
That's right.
Okay, I'm by myself again?
No,
Not at all.
Oh, okay. Because if not, that's right, young guy. That's right, cheer. If not, then what are we going to expect the outcomes to be with our people?
Come on now.
What's our future going to look like?
Say it right.
If we're allowing unknown entities, systems that are not built to support us,
come on now,
to be the source of where people get the freaking decision making, morals, virtues, and values from. If you want an example of that, look what just happened in the news. Two things. One, where you got the ongoing saga of the Epstein files, and then you got this thing with Charlie Kirk. All whipped up to importance levels by the media.
Right.
Although I would imagine Charlie Kirk is not going to influence your paycheck.
Come on now.
Oh.
Come on now.
Right.
Break it down.
Epstein files won't really correct whether or not you're struggling with your young folk, your children in the house, or trying to uplift your own personal.
Right.
Yeah, it is the main thing.
Good.
And folks are talking about it and not focused on the real thing.
Come on now.
Maat keeps you focused.
Come on now.
And centered on the real.
Break it down.
One of our virtues, one of the statements we say is there is a value in knowing the difference between the unreal
and the
real.
Come on now.
That's one of our virtues. That's one of our values.
Right.
Because you can get distracted.
Come on.
Easily.
Right.
The purpose of the Sacred African Way is to not try to destroy those systems but to allow them to be where they are and not to come over where we are.
Come on now, teach good.
We don't want to waste a whole bunch of time talking about ending X. We're trying to get rid of TikTok. We want to spend a lot of time on how to build up within ourselves and our community.
Say that.
What works the best for us.
Say that, say that,
And
say
the
that.
folks that won't say really believe that something that comes from our own culture, comes from our own experience, comes from our own background, is better for.
Say that, say that, say that.
That's what makes us successful. Not just at jobs, not just in our homes, but in this school. The focus has to be on how to be the better version of myself.
Yes, teach good, teach good.
So when you live better,
come on,
you do better.
Yes, yes.
And when you do better,
yes,
you feel better about that.
Yeah.
When you feel better, you do better. And when you do better, you live better. See how that mixes together? So then if it sounds real good, say that with me.
Okay.
When you feel better,
Feel better.
you do better.
You do better.
And when you do better,
When you do better,
you live better.
You live better.
That's how that works.
Come on.
Maat is a system that you can personally practice and you get those betters.
Come on now.
And not only do you get to do it for yourself, you get to share with others.
Come on now. Teach good.
Oh, y'all don't feel me.
come on now.
See, there's 7 values with Maat. Y'all want to hear about them?
Come on, teach good. Listening.
One of them is truthfulness. One of them is justice. Another one is right order. Another one is balance. Another one is harmony. And one of my favorite ones is reciprocity.
Reciprocity. Come on.
And these principles aren't just something that looks good on a piece of paper. See, because they have no value if you can't work with them in real life.
Teach good. Teach
Now, it
good.
doesn't mean after you hear me tell you that all's going to be good for you.
Right. Come on.
But understand your starting point is, first of all, to become aware that these principles are real and they've been that way for thousands of years.
Teach good.
And if they gave a period of about 3,000 years of peace
Come on.
in Kemet, what could it do here?
Come on. Teach good.
You can do a lot.
Yes.
And understand those principles have to be owned.
Come on. Teach
They
good.
just can't be verbal.
Come on.
When we say think it, it ain't gonna good if it just stay in my head.
Right. Teach
We
good.
say speak it just can't be coming out our
Come
mouths.
on now.
But when we do it, that means there's action we need to take.
Take it. Yes.
It's gotta be a live, engaged, interactive process. So it ain't just good for me, it's good for everybody I become involved with. So if I interact with my daughter, it ain't no good if it only sounds good on Sunday. Oh, y'all don't hear me. It has to be a daily interaction between me and her.
Yes.
And sometimes she actually tells me I ain't always on me. Yeah, I'll tell you. The reality is that these principles are pretty basic. Not really that difficult to understand justice. That means you gotta be fair, gotta be equitable. It's not hard to understand right order. Things have to follow a certain pattern and a path so they work out well.
Right.
And truthfulness speaks for itself.
Teach Bob.
If you can't be honest,
Come on.
how can you be?
Right.
And I like that reciprocity.
Yes.
Because see, reciprocity is you give and you receive and you receive and you give.
Yeah.
It can't be one way.
Right.
It has to be both ways. So then you don't have people say, I give all the time and I don't seem to get nothing back. That's because you don't practice reciprocity. Because you're only supposed to give as you receive, and then when you receive, you also give, and you keep that process going back and forth. And when the other people don't do the other part, you stop. That's how you don't stay in sick relationships. That's why you don't have unhappy endings. Is that you just don't keep giving into an empty space.
Right.
If you're still there and they're still sick, the problem isn't them. You. Oh, okay, I didn't mean to tell you. Understand there are practical implications of Maat. That's just one sample. So once again, the purpose of Maat is so that you grow, you flow, and then you know. You like that?
Yeah.
Well, then talk to me, somebody.
Yeah.
All right. See, you grow,
You grow,
you flow,
you flow.
and then you know. See, you keep continuing to grow because you keep learning and gathering information about who you are and how you should be with other folks.
Well,
Your children, your wives, your husbands, and the people you come into contact with. And then you flow. Because once you grow and things are going better, you move. You can see it. That's why I can stride up to the podium. Because my flow is there. That's why I want that mood music. Because see, I actually have a mood music playing all the time. You see me, I generally flow. Even if my knees are sore, I still flow.
yes, sir.
Understand? And then you know.
Right.
See, once you have an understanding about what it is that you are supposed to do and what other people are supposed to do towards you, you take your part.
Right.
I don't need to fix you. I hate to tell some other people that, but see, I need to fix me. I have to get healthy. And when I get healthy, then all of my interactions get healthy because I know what people ain't working on them and I work the people that do. See how you get to know something and then it allows you to flow and then you continue to grow. Oh, you notice that the reverse is true. Just like when you live better. Come on, yo, Mr. King. When you live better, you do better, and you feel better. Because you feel better, you do better, and you live better. See, it works together. I know a lot of y'all is that linear learning when they say one line and it wants to be that. But you know, in hip hop, in music, all of those things flow together. So that as you say one piece of it, it should make sense even when it comes the other direction. Y'all ain't hear me that morning. It's okay. But understand, I'm still going to share it with you.
Come on now.
Maybe it'll catch up to you during the week. Understand what we need, what we process, what we understand, what we overstand is the things that really work for our betterment. I ain't got to convince you your life is getting better because you will know. I believe when you have principles, when you're guided by values and virtues, they get better.
Hey, I say all.
So I would encourage you to learn how to display those values. You want to learn how to display integrity, how to demonstrate reciprocity, how you know how to behave with discipline so you're in right order. That's your job. My job is just to share it with you and then keep working on me. Your job is now you can't claim you didn't hear it. Now you may not agree with it. You may not say that that's what it is, but it's been said. So that if your life is not improving, maybe you want to try Maat. Just a suggestion. Because I think nobody here is okay with it just staying the same. There's one last piece, and it's about why spirituality is so valuable as opposed to religiosity. See, there's a difference between things being different or changing and being transformed.
Yes.
Transformation is the ultimate goal of Maat. Because the difference between doing stuff different and transformation is the difference between Malcolm Little and Malcolm X.
Come on now.
Y'all didn't hear me. That young man, those two young guys, brought you an example, a living example of transformation.
Yes, yes.
I bet you the people benefited from that transformation.
Yes.
Where would we be without his transformation?
Come on now. Teach
So understand, we have an essence and a goal and a benefit because there is a battle.
Yeah.
There's a battle going on, y'all.
There it is.
And I believe it's a battle for the minds, the spirits, and the souls of people.
That's right.
You may not want to fight, but there are going to be people fighting. And the battle is this. You better have your best weapons. Because whether you're ready to battle, whether you're ready to get busy, the fight is going on.
Yeah.
Now, you can stand there and observe and get socked in the eye, or you can engage, interact, and come with your best self.
Yes.
Come on. Teach
That's your way
Yeah.
to always be better and better and better.
Wow.
Ashe?
Ashe.
Ashe?
Ashe. Yes, yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Barbara. Thank you.
Right on, my brother, right on, right on. I was looking around to see who was gonna close us out, and nobody got it. Let me close this out by saying I love Jose. I love Jose. I love this morning. We had a great morning this morning. I love that we started with the drumming, Baba Nimbley and the Ile students. I loved it. Love Mama Latrice's pouring of libation. Yes, Mama Pam's prayer this morning. The amazing sounds of Mama Latrice and the sounds of that's wonderful. That's wonderful. And then our message. And he says, my job here now, what I'm here to say is if you are ready to join a spiritual community, not religious, but a spiritual community, as our brother said, if you're ready to step into Maat, and find out what it means, then we're opening the doors of our church or our community, and we're asking you to come join. If you want to come join us, now's the time to come join us. And if you're online and you heard something that makes you want to join us, put something in the chat, and somebody will contact you. And if you're here, just stand up and we'll take you in. And not seeing anybody, we're going to go to our close. We're going to ask our band to lead us in. I always get the name of the song wrong. Our Black National Anthem. Lift every voice and sing. Lift every voice and sing. We're going to form a big circle, and we're all going to sing the song. All right. And we're going to close out. So again, thank you all for being here this morning.
All right, family, so let's circle up, everybody. Big, loving circle, join hands. And see your hands out there. We're gonna put a little rhythm on it, y'all. Here we go. Yes. Yeah. Ready?
I can't hear them. Can you hear them?
I expect their sound for musicians is off, which
Yes.
it needs to be for voice, but it mutes any musical sound or percussion?
We know that we are.
To anyone that can hear me, I put into the chat the document with the information with regard to the event on the 7th of October. So it is there for you to grab, including the link to be able to get in via Zoom.
I'm in the world. We're gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
There is going to be a meal served in the back. Let me first pray over the food. If I can just get y'all.
Baba Ty. Ty? Ty?
Yes. Creator.
Can you let them know that anyone who wants the information about the event on the 7th, that it is in the chat, so grab it before the chat is closed out.
Hands that have made and created this meal. Thank you for the opportunity to fellowship and congregate together. We thank you all for that blessing, and we ask that we eat it and enjoy it in the spirit in which it is given. We thank you for all these things, and we praise you. Amen.
Amen.
Shay. Amen. Amen.
Now we turn our Zoom service back to the minister Alicia, and we thank you for spending the Sunday.
In the name of the family, look in your closet, in your mail, talking about the family.
Ashe. Beautiful service. Beautiful service. We really enjoyed the message and the music and all of the historical tributes were awesome. The drumming, it just all comes together as a beautiful forum for us here on Zoom, and for them in the sanctuary. I'm sure was even extra added blessing as when we are together in person. It is that extra energy that we receive. So give thanks. Minister Rana, did you want to repeat what you were saying during that prayer? I didn't
Thank you. Yeah, I was just saying that, like, barely making it under the line, I did get a document that I just kind of crashed together about the event on the 7th, and it includes the link that's going to be available on Zoom, because we're going through one of Professor Ampim's links. So anybody who does want to Zoom in and check that out, I put the start times and link in the document that you'll see just before the last message. And then also his name is in there, but I was just about to hit, I don't use this very often, so I was just about, his name is in there as well. So anybody who may want to like Google him or whatever to see who he is and what he's about before that date, there's tons of stuff out there if you just put his name in and do a search.
Ashe, thank you.
You see it there?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. And hello, everyone, and goodbye, everyone.
Hello, goodbye. Good, good to see you.
Yes. And so, I see many of us here, Mama Kanke, the Allens, Brother Damani, see Brother Damu's phone, Minister Makalisi, Queen Mother Thurston, Mama Saraswati, Sister Teresa, Yusuf. I see a lot of our people here, Brother Jeff, Sister Michelle, Minister Bill, Baba Nantambu. We are all here together in community, and how beautiful that is. I'm really enjoying the Wose community each and every day. And does anyone have any comments they want to share before we all go out and get our little piece of the sun?
Thank you for facilitating the service. You did a very good job. Thank you.
Ashe. Any other comments?
I don't know if it was announced, but I would just like to then reiterate because I missed the beginning of service. We are starting up Black Knowledge Matters, and we just want to make sure that people who are interested in participating notify Mama Doris. And so it will be, our new coordinator is Brother Youssef Abner, who's on the line. So we definitely want to support him in, he's waving, we can see the top of his head. Anyway, anyway, we really definitely want to support him as we come together. You know, we know how much we enjoy those Black Knowledge Matters. And so, anyway, just a reminder that we want to have people make a contact Mama Doris as they develop the program. So, you know, if you recall, even like an amazing book that you feel like you need to share, a more in-depth historical tribute, then just some serious wisdom that you want to drop on the community about our health or mental well-being, or, you know, anything that will help to lift up our members is what we're doing. And, you know, Brother Abner is, you know, he's given, you know, historical tribute, I mean, Black Knowledge Matters as well. So anyway, I am rambling. I've been up since midnight. So anyway, please, you know, reach out. Thanks.
Ashe. Thank you, Mama Saraswati. And thank you, Baba Yusuf, for taking on that. That's beautiful. You know, Black Knowledge Matters is key for our community. I know one of the things that I enjoyed as an early member was coming to our Thursday, before it was Black Knowledge Matters, we had Thursday night classes in the community. And so please, we are getting this Black Knowledge Matters back up and going, please invite those people that are in the community that enjoy listening to things and listening to those type of themes and whatnot. Invite them to our Black Knowledge Matters, because what they may not be like, it might be someone who maybe goes to church on Sundays or not able to, you know, be at Wose, but they might be able to participate in our Black Knowledge Matters or even our SOS. So please invite those friends or coworkers or neighbors to come and get some more information, because that is one thing that we'll say is truly about, which is community and education and knowledge towards our people, so that we are all informed as much as possible. Because it's very difficult to make the right decisions when you are uninformed. We see that going on so rampantly today. So, beautiful people, our time is growing short. And so, although I could just look at you guys and talk to you guys all day, it is that time. So, we're gonna have the person who wants to push the button to go ahead and push the button. I see Mr. Bill got off of his.
Enjoy some of that sunshine.
Yes, get out there and get some of that vitamin D. You
Minister
drink
Alicia,
plenty
can
of
I say
water.
something really quickly?
Yes, ma'am.
I jumped back on only to say that I read what I sent out really quickly after I got off with you and realized that in my haste, I didn't say what day of the month. I said that it was Tuesday in October in 2025, but there's several Tuesdays in October of 2025.
Ah.
It's the 7th. So I just wanted to jump back on and clear that up.
You know,
Okay,
Minister
well,
Rana,
For
I know,
anyone who's actually interested, it's Tuesday, October 7th. Thank you so much.
you know, Minister Rana,
Enjoy
I
your
noticed
Sunday,
that
everyone.
I would
I'm
have said
sorry.
something, except the name of the document is the date. So just so you know, you actually did get the date in there. It's the name of the document, 10/7.
Well,
So
that works. Thank you. I was just in a rush and nothing was pasting right and everything was cuckoo and I was like, I gotta get this done. So I don't know. I guess my brain overloaded. But thank you so much for being understanding.
Oh, of course. All right. Well, the man with the plan, the one with the button. All right. Okay.